It's moving. That's right. Meme coins are moving tonight, tomorrow, all this week. And welcome to the Captain Show here, where we break down crypto, storytelling, and what's going on in the market. And sometimes we may branch off to other things here, but we're going to keep you centered. Very, very centered. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on X and as well on Twitter, or actually X and YouTube as well. So hold on 1 minute. And so let me go here. Let me see here. And so yes, we're live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Now, the last time I was here, I was talking about opportunity. I was talking about real opportunity. Remember, I was talking about those eggs. I was talking about eggs. People are fighting in the grocery store over eggs, and one guy brought some, he got them, and 3 women did, or 4 women, whatever. I've been looking around the market, and you can see hidden gems far away. You really can. Now, this is not an egg type of conversation. And I was kind of looking around, and I'm like, well, there's a whole bunch of hidden gems out there, in terms of the crypto space. And let me bring this up real quick. And the thing about what I'm starting to see is you really got to pay attention. And I'll bring this back up here in a few minutes here. I was at the grocery store a couple of days ago. Remember, I was talking about there was only 5 cartons of eggs. There were 5 women and 1 guy. 4 women took off with the eggs, and 1 guy also did, but 1 woman did not get those carton of eggs. I want to tell you something. So I end up finding out that lady went to a different grocery store. And you know what she found? She found 15 cartons of eggs, and nobody was fighting over it. I found out later that same lady, she was fighting over these eggs because the eggs are very demanding. And it kind of relate me to crypto. I'm like, eggs and crypto. You're probably thinking like, why are you talking about eggs and crypto? She went somewhere else. She did her research, and she realized there was a a grocery store about maybe 15 minutes from that current location. That grocery store said they have plenty of eggs. Nobody's fighting over it. It reminded me of the crypto market, of where everyone is fighting over the same type of things. But if you're looking for things that's different, nobody's really touched it, but it's got tons of potential, that's what you want to go ahead and look for. You want to look for the hidden gems in the market. You want to look at places where it has a good story, a good narrative, innovation, if you're a utility project. And a lot of times I think people get there late because they don't see the vision. The lady did not get the eggs at the grocery store number 1, and the other ones only got 8. It was only 8 eggs per carton, I think. She went to a place that was 15 cartons of eggs. She bought 8 of them. 8 of them, guys. She had all the eggs she wanted just by doing her research, thinking outside the box, and going somewhere that has the actually eggs. And so I started looking around the market, and one place that I found this project is Ticker Trending. I found this project on Ticker Trending and along with other projects as well, and it's called Kuma on Ethereum. Now, this one right now is sitting at $242,000. I get it. It's starting to move a little bit, going up and down. However, it does got a good storyline to this. Protect Your Ethereum. This is their new website here. They're in the process of updating all of their socials on Dex Tools, but on Dex Screener, it's pretty cool here. So I start thinking here, you have a narrative where Kuma is a curious Shiba Inu dog. And to protect your Ethereum, obviously Ethereum is important, especially into the market. So I started looking at this. I'm like, wow, this dog here, when I first started seeing it, I thought it was a damn Shiba. I thought it was like Shiba at first. But I started to understand is actually, it is a type of Shiba dog, but it's all wrapped up in Ethereum here. So I'm like, okay, the narrative is protect your Ethereum. It's a dog that, hey, we want to be able to stop the crimes in crypto, all those kind of things. And I start looking at here. I'm like, well, you know, this could do some numbers here. I just start thinking about it here. So I start looking at my research here. Here is the actual X page. You see the Kuma dog right there. You see the Kuma dog that's really there celebrating, moving forward, all those type of things. And I started to really think like these type of projects here, these type of projects can do numbers in the future. And they really can do numbers in the future here because this is kind of like that potential before things starts to really move, because the dog narrative is still kind of there. It's definitely still there. And I originally found this on Ticker Trending. Shout out to Pablo Crow and the crew of MSI. And I've always told you guys, go to a place where you can find gems and people are kind of like, well, where do I go? What do I need to find? I'm telling you, this place here is a good place to go. There's a good place to go. Look, it kind of stayed here and now it's going up. It's consolidating back down. And it looks like we're going to start going back up again. So it kind of stayed here. And now you at least start to see some type of traction here. And so this is what I really was looking at here. This is Ticker Trending, where you can find some solid gems and be a part of some really good communities. And I like how they categorize this as well. And where I found Kuma, I believe it was in the meme area. So I believe it was in the meme. No, it's right here. Recently added. That's where if you see that recently added, you see Kuma, protector of Ethereum. That's how I originally saw it. I took a glance, guys. What I did is I was looking at Ticker Trending. I took a glance. I'm like, I saw that one. I saw a few other ones. And then I actually did not do anything for a few minutes. And then I ended up getting connected with some of the team. And then I'm like, wow. But I originally saw it, but I didn't really it didn't like sink in. And then I was like, you know what? Let me go back to this because listen, in the last bull run, we did not have anything like this to kind of like guide you to a place where you can find good projects here. And I will tell you one of them that I've actually did really well in. It's called Marbits. Marbits is another one that was on here. And I know the creator of this as well. This is another type project. It's about 540. It's kind of sitting there right now. It's just chilling right now. See, you need projects like Marbits and Kuma in your portfolio is because they got good communities. It's a good team. And they're going to be there for the project. They want to see the project succeed. That's just the bottom. They want to see the project succeed. So you're going to see things like that. So my take is that look at narratives and do your research, because check it out. Let me tell you real quick, and I'll go back over the website and a few other things as well. The same reason with that lady in the grocery store. She was fighting over those eggs in grocery store number 1. She did not get the eggs. The other four ladies and the guy got the eggs at the grocery store number 1. So she was sad, walked out, and she's like, hold on, why am I sad? Because there's other grocery stores. I just got to do this. I got to think and do my research. So I end up getting back to that same lady because she ended up going back to that same grocery store actually the other day. And so what she did was she researched and she noticed there's other opportunity that nobody's really talking about right now, but soon it did. And you know what she told me? That same grocery store number 2, everybody started to shift over there. And you know what? Everybody's looking for the eggs at grocery store number 2. There was no more eggs left. Remember, she bought her 8 cartons of eggs. She's like, I'm good. And then you had about 10, 15, FOMO. This is like FOMO. People FOMO in to grocery store number 2. They're FOMOing in. She said later on, people came in later. She was there early because she did her research and she believed like this is a good spot to get it. It's no difference for projects like Kuma and other projects where you get in early. You get in early and you build, guys. You build. because this is a good reason, one good reason how you can really make profits in the space. Yes, you're going to have your projects that's going to explode up, but then you got those slow mooners, which is always good because they stay mooning for much longer. That's like putting a cake in the oven and you just kind of watch it bake. You're like, yeah, it's baking, and it may be slow, but that slow always tastes good. Cause think about it. If you put a cake in the oven and take it out, it don't taste that good. It's kind of gooey a little in a way. It's not all that good. But you let that thing bake, brown, golden brown, you flip it over and you put some frosting on there. That's the best way of doing it. And I just want to give you an analogy because a lot of times we're so in a hurry for nothing. Why? Why are we so in a hurry for nothing? It's the main reason why is because we did it to ourselves. Some of the best projects I've been in part of, they moon later. I mean, the Shiba, the St. Thomas, all those guys, I was holding for months, guys. And I looked up my wallet, a few $100,000. And that's actually just being around $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for a few months. But they were building. They were building. Yes, you got the ones that can go up in the next hour, 2 hours. Those are hard to find, and they're very dangerous because you don't know what everybody else is thinking. Okay, everybody else is like, I'm gonna sell here, I'm gonna sell here, sell here, and your mindset can be like, you know what? I'm gonna sell here, and everybody else is selling here. You're screwed. But if you find projects like this, like Kuma, where everyone seems to be on the same page, they're on the same page, I would say, where they want to hold until we really go up, then more people wins these days. Plus, you got a good narrative and you got a good roadmap. You got solid tokenomics and things like that as well. Now, they already listed on CoinGecko. They already updating the Etherscan. 1,000 holders is already in place here. Listed on CoinMarketCap is coming up, I'm pretty sure. And then they want to do charities, which is really, really cool in the crypto market of giving back to people that really needs the attention and also needs to actually that charity aspect to it as well. So it is a protective Ethereum, but it's got a charity and community aspects to it as well, which makes this a pretty powerful thing. They got phase 1 to phase number 5 here. Supply is a little bit big, but it goes by really fast, especially when you adding up your actually tokens inside there. And look at that face. Look at the face. Look at the face. I really like the website. Website looks really, really good. I like finding projects before they explode. I'm just telling you. I'd like to tell you if our project explode. Always do your research when you're looking at anything at all, especially if it's on X or if it's on Twitter, if it's on YouTube. You always want to look at these type of things as well, especially if you're watching the replay. We're talking about hidden gems that I originally saw here. That I originally saw in here. I originally saw this here, and actually I was looking at a few other things, and I saw this here, and then later on I started to really, really research and connect it with it, and I'm like, you know what? They may be onto something here. They may be onto something here, especially with the narrative of that, protecting Ethereum, curious Shiba Inu. I love that because you're tying in Shiba in there as well, and you're looking for the danger, actually protecting the danger, and you want to go nuts on there as well. So always be looking at those type of gems as well, and always be like that woman. I didn't get her name, the lady that went to grocery store number 2. I didn't get the lady for that. That she went to grocery store number 2 and she bought all those eggs, and now she got eggs for days. It's hard to find eggs around these grocery store right now. Right now where I live, it's really hard to find eggs. It's really hard to find eggs. It really is. And people are going to place to place to trying to find the eggs and trying to find other things as well. But that lady there, I really connected with crypto because everybody wants the goods, but nobody really wants to really take that step to build, to research, to think. She just thought she went to that grocery store. She did one of these, and she just hodled. She hodled those eggs, and then later on, people came in like in droves, and then trying to find eggs and other things. There was nothing left. In fact, they were told that more eggs are coming, but you know what? There was a waiting list. There was actually a waiting list for those eggs. That's what the store manager said. It was actually a waiting list in terms of the eggs. So I was just like, wow. So when you're doing your research on projects or anything like that, just think that don't try to be in a rush all the damn time. Just don't try to be in a rush. Just relax. I'm telling you, the most money I made was never hardly quick. I'm telling you, it took some time. It never was quick. I actually lost more money trying to be really fast. So I actually lost more money trying to be fast. And I lost opportunity by not researching what people were telling me. I've told you about the Shiba Inu story where I had a multimillionaire friend. He told me to buy Shiba Inu back then, and I didn't do it. I did it later on, but I didn't get as much as I should have done. Later on, he called me from the Lambo store and bought 2 Lambos. I'm never forgetting that, guys. He told me several times, buy it. So I finally bought it. I did buy it. I was talking about it a lot. I did buy it, but deep down, I didn't get enough. I bought a little bit, but I didn't back up the truck, which I really could have. And he told me, he said, back up the truck up. He kept saying that on the phone. I was like, nah, man. So I was like, nah, I ain't backing the truck up. I ain't backing no truck up. And that's what I said. And so in my mind, I thought I was like, I got my Cardano, I got my Ethereum. Bro, he called me from a Lambo store. The number was unknown. So I didn't know it was him. It was unknown. And I don't know why he called me on no number. I don't know. He called me and he's like, yeah, I'm buying 2. And I'm like, 2 what? Buying 2 Lambos. That man bought 2 Lambos. And I will tell you real quick, I will show you on the chart where I believe he took his position. He started taking position out. This story, man, I never get tired telling the story. It does make me sad a lot. And I'm not saying Kuma is the Shiba Inu. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying you that things could happen. Now you see that little, let me go ahead and zoom in. This is Shiba Inu, right, guys? All right, I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you a few other things. So this is Shiba. As you know, this is Shiba. All right, so he bought way back here. Even though this is CoinMarketCap, so this is when it got listed on CoinMarketCap. So I put all down. I don't think it's allowed me to see everything. So I have to go all the way back. Now, this joker bought August of 2020. He was still buying. You see this little line here? He was still adding to his position. See that line? That bottom line? He was still adding to his position. Now, I got in at the line. I did. I got in Shiba here, way down here. I did. I really did. I didn't get enough. And he took some profit here around this time. I think he did around May 2021. He took some profit here. Then he took that profit, guys, and he added more. He took the profit. Let me tell you something. He took profit. He waited and he bought more when it went down. He did. He was telling me this. And at that time, I was just like, all right, cool. He didn't tell me as it was. Now, I had my bag, which was good at the time, but it wasn't great. And for me, I was like, I'll just keep waiting. So, but I wasn't really paying attention to what he was really telling me. He was like, man, you need to get Shiba. It's got a good narrative to it. And I think it will move. It's not going to move today. It's not going to move this year. Well, at that time it was 2020. He said in 2021, that's when it's going to move. That's what he told me. He told me this stuff. He's like, bro, just buy it and hold it. Just forget about it. Don't rush it. Don't be like, hey, we're going to the moon. No. He's like, chill on all that shit. Don't do that moon boy talk. That's what he told me. I've never been like a moon boy. Hey, we're going to the moon tonight. I never been those guys, but he just kind of warned me, don't get off. Don't. He said, and we may go back. You may buy it let's say you buy for $300 and that sucker goes to $200, and he said, don't panic. So back here, going back to the chart here, he took some profit around here at the first time. And when it went down, that man bought billions of this shit. I think it might have been trillions. He didn't tell me how much it was. He said he just bought a lot. He didn't tell me a number. I'm guessing billions and trillions of it. I'm guessing. He didn't tell me the amount. He's like, bro, I said, did you take profit and do anything? He's like, no, I just kept it in my wallet. He said, I just kind of waited because I feel like a lot of people is going to start taking profit. And he said, I'm going to add more once that bad boy go down. I was like, I was on the phone. I was like, yeah. That's what I was doing. I was like, yeah. At that time, I didn't do anything. I didn't take any profit. I didn't do anything at the time. I just kind of hold my position. I was kind of happy with what I got. I mean, it was already a 50x at the time that I had. Because remember, I got this. It was already like a 50x or whatever. And I was cool. But see, he was thinking more strategizing. So then he added back here. Let me see my. Oh, okay. Then he added here. And then you see this little line here? He got out around, he didn't completely get out. He took about most of his position out October of 2021. He called me October 2021 from an unknown number, getting 2 Lambos. I think a green one, and I believe a purple one. I heard them talking on the phone. I heard some like a salesperson. Now I thought he was buying a regular vehicle. That man was buying a fucking Lambo. And what I'm telling you guys is that what he did, he saw the vision. He saw the vision before it exploded. And that's all I'm saying. So places like Kuma and like other ones, you never know how strong a project is until you really get inside of it and understand it and start believing. It's all about believing. Don't stop believing. Yeah, it's like one of those type of things here. So I would want you to do, take a look at Kuma, take a look at Ticker Trending, take a look at some of those projects that's on a cusp. Because just research it. I'm not telling you to go ahead and buy. Man, I can't tell you, no financial advice. I can't really tell you to buy. However, I will tell you to take a look at it, join the Telegram, and do all these type of things, because I'm telling you, I was naive down here. I was naive. I was. And then that bitch went right up here. That man, he did not tell me how much he made. I think that man made about $10 million. At least. No, it was more than 10 million. It was more than 10. No. I think that man made about $50 million, bro. I think. He never told me the number. I think that man made like $50 million. Now, he didn't take it all out and all this, but I think that might have been his value. But I think it was like 50 million, bro. Like something like that. Yeah. Because he bought 2 Lambos cash, bro. Cash. And the guy, because I heard a little bit of conversation. And I went depressed about a few minutes later. I was in that corner there. It was a black chair. I was wearing a black shirt. I didn't have my captain hat on, but I had a brown paper bag next to me. Now, I didn't put it on. It was next to me. I remember the feeling. Now, I looked at my wallet. It was nice. But I started thinking like, man, if I just would have just checked in there and like really understood exactly what he was talking about, I would have put a bunch in there at the times he told me, or at least consider taking it. Now him, he just said, just take it, obviously. He bought 2 Lambos cash, and the car salesman was like, he didn't understand. So he was like, are you going to finance this? I heard the word finance on the phone. I heard the word finance. And he said that, yeah, we can take finance. The guy got off the phone. He put the phone on hold for me. He went over to the car salesman person and says, bro, pay in full. And a car salesman he didn't buy it. He didn't buy it until he showed him the cash. The salesman was like, what the fuck? I heard it. I heard it because he put me on hold. And I was just hearing it. And I think at that time, I was creating some more Shiba content. I want to remember, yeah, I think I was saying, Shiba's going nuts, guys. You need to go ahead and look at the community. And I was doing all that. And I heard the conversation. The salesman didn't believe him. He sold him the cash. He's like, and that salesman got a hell of a commission because it was full. He didn't tell me how much the Lambos was. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear the price. He never told me how much he actually had. But I know it had to be, at first I was saying 10 million, but it had to be more than 10 million. And then, man, like $50 billion, bro. I'm telling you. And ever since then, I'm like, listen, if I hear something, I'm checking it out. And since then, if somebody tells me, hey, check out this dog, check out this cat, check out this raccoon, I'm checking that motherfucker out. I'm checking it out. I'm not going by my past mistakes. Oh, I'm scared. Fuck that shit. Because I'm telling you, I could have put in almost as much as he could. I could have. And I'm just telling you guys, y'all let y'all pass. I got rugged and all that bullshit. You could be missing out on millions because you're so fucking scared. I wasn't scared. I just didn't know any better. Actually, I didn't understand it. I didn't say I didn't know any better. Well, I didn't at the time. And he told me 10 times. He's like, Adam, I follow you. Yeah, bye. He didn't. And then he said, dogs is always going to rule the memes. He told me that too. He said, dogs with memes. He said, bro, dogs definitely will meme. And you know what? Kuma's a dog. Kuma's a dog. And it's a fucking Shiba Inu dog. Protector of Ethereum. Now, I'm not saying it's going to follow what Shiba does. But what if it does? What if this thing here does numbers? And I believe it will do numbers. I believe it can. I believe it really, really can, man. And ever since I saw that, ever since, man, scared money don't make money. Absolutely. Because I get a lot of people, they always bring in their past pain into projects. Their past pain, and they lose. If you bring your past pain to a new project, you're already losing, bro. You are. I'm telling you from experience. Now, I wasn't losing. Hold on. Now, I wasn't losing. I was making money in Cardano, XRP, Ethereum. At that time, I wasn't into the memes yet. I had Dogecoin, but I had a small bag. That's all I had. It's like a small bag of Dogecoin. And I think I got it like a long time ago. And I started buying Shiba and all the other stuff. And you know what he did? After Shiba, the same guy, he told me about Saitama. He's like, I got another one. He says Saitama. So if you bring in your past, I lost 3K on Kuma Inu last cycle, then you need to let that go. If you want to make more, you gotta let that go. If you don't let that go, it's hard for you to make it. I'm telling you. I'm sorry that happened, but you gotta let it go. You gotta let those losses go. I'm saying it always be there, but you can't take that into something else. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. That's not how it works, bro. It don't work that way. It just doesn't work. You taking that pain. You got to channel that. You got to do some of that pain. You got to go into something else. Just be smart. Maybe put $100 in, $200. Just put in what you're willing to lose. That way you good. That way you good. So if you are lost, it's not, I lost $3,000. Just put in what you're willing. Now, if you put $3,000 in there, then just say, hey, you know what? This is $3,000 I'm willing to lose. It literally is like that, but no one wants to hear that. It's true. Now, for my crazy ass, I should have put more in there. My crazy ass, I should have put more in it. And I knew about it. He kept telling me, he's like, buy it, buy it, buy it. He was on the phone yelling at me. And then after Shiba, he said, when he called me at the Lambo store, he was like, he said, are you getting one? That's what he said. Are you getting one? So I looked at mine. I'm like, do they got layaway? Do they take coupons? I was like, do they got layaway? Can they take coupons? Now I had a few $100,000. I'd be transparent. I had a few $100,000. I was feeling it. Because I didn't put that much in there. Maybe about, I think I might have put 10 grand or something like that. 5 grand. I think it was like 5 grand, I think. So I think my 5 grand went to like several $100,000. I'm telling you, I was dancing, bro. And reason why I got depressed is because I could have put a lot more in there and it would have been crazy amount of numbers. So ever since then, I'm like, if I see a dog meme, listen to me, guys. If I see a dog meme, I'm looking at it. If I see a dog meme, I'm going to look at it. If I see a green frog, I'm going to look at it. And if I see a cat that has a narrative, I'm looking at it. So I'm like, if it's a green and it's around that Pepe, I'm looking at it because I got a Pepe story to tell you too. But I'll do that another time. I do have a really good Pepe story to tell you. True story. But we're going to stick with the dogs. But after that, the dog. So dog memes, I'm going to tell you about it. Now, Kuma, yeah, a few buys are rolling in. Congratulations. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, another thing, he told me about Saitama. He told me about Saitama the summer of 2021. And my main man, Jake Gagan, love Jake Gagan. I remember him talking about it early. He was talking early, all that kind of stuff. He told me around in that summertime, he's like, listen, there's another one called Saitama Inu. If you guys don't remember, it was called Saitama Inu before Saitama. So he told me about Saitama. He's like, Adam, Captain, he's like, I got another one. You need to buy this. I did this. I bought that motherfucker. Now, the only problem I did with Saitama was I stopped buying. Now, I bought a lot, but I stopped. I stopped buying. Now, because at that time, they had reflections. So I was like, I got reflections. I don't need to buy anymore. That was the mentality. Because at that time, you got reflection to every buy and sell. And that was kind of new at the time. That was, Saitama Inu was one of the first meme coins that you got reflections. Reflections in my sleep. So this is going by that dog because it kind of looks like it. This is Kuma, by the way. If you guys are checking in, we're just talking about Kuma. We're talking about meme coins. We're also talking about ticker trending or where you can find good meme coins in other projects as well. So, told me about Saitama Inu. I bought a lot of it, but I stopped buying because I was getting all these reflections. And my thinking, I'm like, I don't need to buy anymore. And that situation where I should just continue buying, but I was like, I don't need to buy anymore. I'm getting reflections. I'm getting, free tokens in my wallet. So that was my mistake on there. I did the right thing, but I didn't stop buying. That same multimillionaire was buying every dip. Every dip. He was using some of his Shiba profits buying Saitama. He was just, and I did some of mine as well. I get some profits there. I just stopped buying because I was just getting it for free. And then, then Saitama exploded. Before Saitama hit, guys, he told me about Shinja. And you know what? Shinja was a damn fucking dog. Told me about Shinja. Early on, Shinja was in there. I got in. Same thing, man. I don't know how he was finding this shit. He found it right when it's almost like he found it when the doors was open. And I'm telling you guys, on this, And all three were dogs. People was making a lot. I was in it and listened to you at the time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I was, man. I was one of the main people talking about Shinja, Saitama. It was a lot of people talking about Saitama, but I was one of the people talking about Saitama, Shiba, Shinja, Shiba Doge, Vault Inu. He knew them all, so he kind of gave me the alpha before it happened. And you know what, man? I'm supposed to be talking to him again this weekend. He said, I got some plays, bro. I got some plays. This dog right here, I think, I don't know. This looked like something he would buy. This look like something he would just buy a bag and see what happens. This look like a buy a bag and see what happens. This is what this looks like. This looked like something he would buy and just kind of like, you know, I just put it in my collection. Put it in my collection. So, in terms of gems, I'm definitely going to be sharing what I see, and I'll be honest with you, because I want people to have fun, make money, and make profit. Oh, 8K to 75K in one day, yeah, man. The most money, I think my biggeth play, bro, is Kuma still. Now, this is a different Kuma now, crypto vegan. This is the Kuma on ETH. This is the Kuma on ETH there. And so this is the Kuma on ETH. So check it out. Vegan, check it out. Definitely check it out. So it's the Kuma on ETH. And this is a DEX tool, DEX screener. They're starting to make some moves in the chart, which I'm not surprised. And yeah, so the Kuma on ETH is still a good play. Yeah, this one here is a solid play, man. It's very, very solid, good community. So check it out. Definitely check it out. So the thing is, forgot what I was gonna say. I think, one day, yeah, bro, yeah, man. The most that I seen in my wallet, one of the most, is when I was in that Saitama event. That I can remember. My shit went from like, I literally in one day, I felt like I saw 100. I think I saw almost an 1,000x. No, was it 1,000x or was it 500x? It might have been 1,000x. It was crazy. I think in one day, and I was like, yeah, party's gonna start. Yeah, I think 1,000x. But guys, plays like that happens all the time. But I would say a project like this, he would probably add for his collection, because it looks like a play that he would probably do. I haven't spoke to him. I'm supposed to speak to him this weekend, but I have a feeling that, you know, it could change. But he told me about 5 plays before, bro, before everybody else was talking about it. I do know that. He's talking about 5 plays everybody was talking about. Well, everybody wasn't talking about them. And they all did well. I was like 5 or 6. And then then I think the bear market happened. And then I didn't really hear much. I think the bear market happened. Yeah, man, I heard about Toshi. Yeah, Toshi is actually pretty good play. Actually, it's on Coinbase. And I think, ain't that the Brian Armstrong play? That Toshi, yeah, it is. Shout out to you. Yeah, that was a play that I've seen him do some numbers. I'll bring it up too because I was talking about it. Well, I didn't notice about it, but yeah, this is the one he was talking about right now. It's had some consolidation in the chart, you know, but this is a situation you just got to zoom out. You just got to kind of zoom out and see what it is. So this is down here. See, this like here, this is kind of like Kuma. You see this project like Kuma, they're down here, bro. And then projects like that, at least they have that potential. And then eventually they explode. They move. Eventually. Not financial advice, obviously. But that's the potential they can do. And this is what Tashi did. They were sitting, think about this, man. Think about this. January 9th, this thing was 3 zeros. What was this thing? Where? Hold on. This thing was three zeros and a 1, 3. This thing went up to 2 zeros and a 1. It had a volume of 7 million to 375 million. That's called crypto. That's how volatile we are. And right now, the volume is still pretty good. It's 100 million. But back here was 7 million volume. 7 million volume. The market cap down here was 50. Look at this, 50 million. Not bad. We'll take that on a lot of projects. But that son of a gun got it up to as high as 700 million. But you look at it, it took time. It took some time, and then it got on there. So Tashi's a good play there. It's a good solid one. I appreciate you letting me know that. I didn't know about the Tashi play as well. But just going back here of Kuma, yeah, man, it's every dog project, man. Every dog project, I really take a look at. Shinja 3.5 quadrillion. Yeah, that was back then when they had those deals, those big wallets. Scare money don't make, but I'm telling you, it's very, very true. I was in that. Yeah. I was talking about that, man. It was scary, bro. Not scary, but it was not scary. That's the wrong word, man. It was crazy times. But I remember that, man. Yeah. But just going back over here is that all I want you guys to do, just don't always dismiss stuff. Take a really good look at it. I mean, it's not financial advice ever that anybody talks about stuff. It's really not that. But just take a look at things. Just don't always dismiss stuff. Don't always dismiss stuff because, man, I did the same thing. And look at projects that has, they have that potential, got a pretty good narrative and all that kind of stuff here. And so look at projects, man. Look at different things like we've been Kuma with the Kuma token identity, and even have this here, the evaluation and mission. So they want to go. It's going to that mode of protection, keeping things safe and secure. The narrative that's it's protecting Ethereum from crypto danger. That has a community, that has a narrative with protection and good community, charity that's included as well, transparency, of course, and the TG, man. The TG is rocking and rolling in there, so I would check that out as well. And it's beyond the security token. Glimpse in the future, you get to see this. It's a really clean website. It's very clean. One of the cleanest meme websites that I've seen. Obviously, to buy it, you can buy this on Uniswap or Ethereum. So with your MetaMask, it is a decentralized exchange, which meaning that you can use Uniswap, SushiSwap, and 1 inch. 1 inch is still around. Wow, I haven't heard that in a while. 1 inch. That used to be the thing. 1 inch is like one of the things. And it's very, very early in the process. It looks like it's getting ready to make some moves. But one of the things, always do financial advice, not financial advice. But I kind of like this picture here, Hope for a Pause. It's got that cartoon look to it of where I feel like, the Paw Patrol type feel. I was thinking about that. Like it has that Paw Patrol, especially this picture here. So it had that cartoon picture, got a little robot to it as well. So yeah, I mean, it's a project where it's a project that has a good community and the right type of time, it can move. It's got a lot of potential here. And there's a few of them like this out there that dog narrative, good community, good team that has that potential to go up. And those are the ones you really want to take a look at. You want to take a look at those type of plays there. Trust me, I'm telling you, my friend of mine, multimillionaire. I think this bull cycle, that man probably going to be a billionaire. I mean, I don't think he is now. No, he's not a billionaire, but he's a multimillionaire. That bro may be a fucking billionaire. Who knows? That man's, he's going after the B. He got the M. He got the M next to his name easily. Just off Shiba alone, he was there. But he made money off several projects. Every 5 that he told me about, I think it was 5 or 6, they all did well. The 5 was, I would tell you 5, and it was early, bro. It was Shiba, Saitama, Shinja, Vault, and Shiba Doge. It was those 5. And you know what? They all were dogs. They all were dogs, bro. They all were dogs. That man went 5 to 5. Now, he might have got some other stuff, but he didn't tell me. But those are 5 that I do remember him telling me about. And those are the 5 I did talk about quite a bit. So, he was 5 to 5. Now, I haven't spoke to him in a while. He hasn't told me anything new yet. I'm hoping to talk to him this weekend. He'll actually will like this. Like I said, he'll like Kuma, something like this, because it definitely has that, it has that look that he normally will looks at. And then I think he would kind of like that narrative of protecting Ethereum. So he'll probably something he'll consider buying. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. He may not. I don't know. I'm just guessing. It seemed like that's what he would do. So he might, hey, who knows? He may already have it. But he's one of those people, man. He's there. He's a step ahead. But I think he got people that look at the market and stuff like that. So I don't think it's just him. I think that somebody's telling him something, because he got Shiba motherfucking when the door is open. And when the door is open, nobody was in that room. Hardly. There were some people in there. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, guys, check out Kuma. It's a good community, good website. I think you guys are gonna like this one here. I think so. And as well, look at also Ticket Trending as well. Ticket Trending is originally when I saw this where I saw this. So check out Ticket Trending as well. You may find some gems here. I found that motherfucker right here. So, but also look at some other stuff here. Ticket Trending. Shout out to Pablo Crow and the crew. And just don't always dismiss stuff, guys. I'm telling you, because you could be one of those things. See a play and said, nah, it don't look good, or you may have disbelief. I'm not telling you to necessarily go in there and buy it. Just take a look. Just take a look, man. Take a look. Just take a look around, and at least you said, I at least saw it. Just don't dismiss it. I'm telling you. I'm at least take a look. At least not nobody told you. At least, and just take a look. Go on the TG. Check out the website. Do you? Somebody like me talking about it is great, because at least gets you noticed. It gets things noticed, and then the person can start making decisions on their own. So that's what you got to look at. But all right, guys, I'll go ahead and let you guys go here. It's almost an hour. We've been out here, but check it out. I think you may like it. I like it. So check out Kuma and some other ones. All right, boy. All right. Look at this. I even got one of my own. Look at this. Now, don't he kind of look like the damn thing? Don't he actually look like a protector of Ethereum? I actually was sitting there thinking he literally could be a meme coin dog, because he's actually real. It's a Yorkie. So this thing, he could actually be a captain dog. I'll even put a hat. Look, I put the hat on him. Look at this. He could be like the captain dog, But I was like, you're worth millions of dollars. He's probably worth millions. Have your own narrative. Look at this, because he's actually real. Look at this, real. We can go live and be like, he looks like a Kuma. You look like a Kuma dog. You actually look like a Kuma. He kind of does. Hold on, let me check it out. Look at this. Now you're telling me he doesn't look. You look at that. You see that? You don't look like a Kuma dog there. So, all right. All right, guys. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Check it out. Check out Kuma. Check out the market. You may find something good. I like it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.